Hey everybody, welcome to my walkthrough for Diablo 3. Okay, this walkthrough this is what I'm doing, this Demon Hunter, Torment 6, Hardcore. Okay, so as usual, I'm gonna start with the action first because, I like action more than, the builds. So I'm gonna start with the Rift first. Okay, for the Demon, okay, I just explained a little bit. Then after I'll explain much further at the end of the Rift. Okay, what of course I'm using Marauder sets M6, which is what people are saying. And what you need to do is your sentries. You need to understand your sentries because in the patch 2.1.1, previously the Demon Hunter. Okay, first let me throw away all my junk first. I've got a lot of junk which I don't really need it. Okay, for the build, right, as I said, 2.1.1 Demon Hunter, you have to rely a lot on your sentries. But since this is a 2.1.2 patch, wow, the Demon Hunter have got a great buff, because the Marauder sets are changed. Means you can, what you need to know is because in the previous patch 2.1, you are like building more of your skill sets and all of your items. You are like building more for your sentries. But now this buff have totally changed. Okay, this is good. Let me okay, just hold on. Okay, I kind of like this because you can see what I'm doing. Okay, first I will plant a few sentries in the middle, then I plant another sentry here. Oh, it's good. Since there's a lot of elites, means I can clear faster. But it's very dangerous, then you just spam your haters. I'm using what's that? Element what's that skill I'm using? Element. Oh man, I sorry, I've forgotten what skill I'm using. It's the cold arrow, but it's not the caster arrow. Sorry, I'm sorry guys, but I've forgotten what skill am I using. But I'm not using the caster arrow. Okay, because for the caster arrow, the hated spenders it's 40, but the one I'm using right now, the haters, I really cannot remember the name. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. But the one I'm using right now, it's how to say, it's only your hatred spenders is only 10, so I can keep on spending. I can keep on spamming. That's the idea. But of course, this is not. I wouldn't say it's not very good, but the caster arrow works much more better. But as I say, this is the console version. We just do whatever we like. Nobody bothers about us. We don't have seasons. We're not playing for ranking and everything. We just want to have fun. Demon Hunter, it's always my favorite build, and yeah, I name her Mikasa. Mikasa is actually, I followed her through the Attack of the Titans. If any one of you is watching the animation, Mikasa Ackerman, that's her full name. And actually, this is how it says, it's actually the second Mikasa. Yes, I died again for. I'm how to say, I'm angry over the death of the previous Mikasa. I mean, if I died normally, it's okay, but I died is because of a stupid lag. Okay, what happens is I was doing great for the previous Mikasa. She was doing like greater rifts. I was pushing with my friends. Then one of my friends was doing the shotgun build. He just want to test the, he's also a Demon Hunter. So she was like doing the shotgun build, testing it out. And it was so laggy that I do not know, So, and I was just standing down there, It was a G reef of 38, 39. I cannot remember, seriously. I cannot remember. You know, I was just standing there, but you know, I thought I was safe, but from what I know, I was just standing there. Then there was an, you know, from what I know, my friend told me that I was standing on 3 bombs, just standing there at 3 bombs, you know, and that's why, you know, I just died, and my blood didn't even deplete. For information, you know, when I was just standing there, I could not even see my blood deplete. The next thing I see, it's, you know, the hardcore death scene, the scene. Oh man! But so I build her again, but you know, it's pretty easy because, you know, the items and everything. I say this is a very, I really like the Demon Hunter a lot because it's like, you know, it's like a mix of, you know, Amazon, you know, the Bow Amazon and Assassin, you know, mixed together. So it's like these two builds are one of the characters that I played in Diablo II Classics. Okay, it's, I think, okay, I'm gonna get to the Rift Guardian, so I should finish this quite fast again.
Not enough discipline.
And my legendary gems, you know, I got to level up all over again. So, oh man, that's the, you know, most of them are level 40. You know, I got to, you know, I think I just got the base for some, but some I have to re-level again. So I did not use some of the legendary gems which I really wanted for Demon Hunter. But I'm doing pretty well, so it's okay. Oh, there is I heard about it too. That there is the 2.2 patch for Demon Hunters. You will get a new glove, and the new skills is what's that? What's the vengeance? Vengeance, correct. So you will rely a lot. There will be a 6-piece bonus set for Natala's set, you know, and that will be a huge cooldown reduction for vengeance. And there's a new gloves too for the Demon Hunter, which is also on Vengeance build. So they're gonna buff the damage and the cooldown for Vengeance, which is, you know, it's not bad because a lot of Demon Hunters don't like to use Vengeance. Okay. Okay, right now, since okay, let me clear this first. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the skills right now once I get out of here, and the items and the skills. It's pretty easy, right, for Demon Hunter. Okay, okay, for the weapon, right, you can just craft, you know, just craft a good bow, you know, since there's no particular build. I found this, but nah, it's too bad. Oh, Calamity, because I do not have the Ancients, so I did not equip this. I just keep it, you know. It's quite a rare find also, Calamity, but it's not Ancients. Medical. This, man, in, you know, in D3, in Diablo 3, not the Reapers of Soul, this was like the godfather, man, of all the boats, and we cannot enchant. Reinforces, I keep Reinforces because of the D2 Classics, you know, the godfather of the bow in D2 Classics. But, you know, it was, it's, Ancients or no Ancients, I don't think Reinforces, you know. Okay, for the gloves, you can switch out for Frostburn, because I'm a cold build, so Frostburns is what you can really, you know, but it's quite a rare find, and not bad. I got an Ancients one, you know. You can have a little bit of buff in your cold skills if you want to switch out, you know. So if you found a Frostburns, go ahead. The freeze is I've forgotten about the freeze to the enemies. It's like I do not know how many seconds are they stunned, which is pretty good too. So for shoulders are Marauder sets. Okay, if you if you're doing a fire build, okay, what I'm showing is actually I just keep a resist all marauder set, just a backup, you know, if I'm going greater risk, because you know, of course the, okay, let me show you. Actually, for the cinder code, I have an ancients. Yep, I should have an ancients, but you know, because I'm not a fire build, just let you all see. Yep, I got the ancients. Yeah, pretty good if you're a fire build. You know, you're using multi shots for your scale, you know, and a fire build. So just switch up. You remember you only can switch out one since Marauder. Okay, helms. I think it's better use this, or you can get the, there's one more which I totally forgot the name. So I'm using Marauder's set. Then I don't think they're all, since I started this Demon Hunter. You don't have. Okay, for the Hellfire ring, I'm quite lucky. Serious, I craft, wow, some great Hellfire, as you can see. So I got the, for this I have the Call of the Week passive. The other one I can have a huge boost, because this will give me 20% cold scales. That's why I equip it. Of course, I can switch out to the much better one. You can see that my damage has a huge boost. But you know, I just want to, you know, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm just afraid that my Demon Hunter died. So you know, I just want to equip this first, just in case, you know, something bad happened. Just to let you know. For the braces, definitely Reaper Reps, because you're gonna spend a lot of hatred. So you need the health globes, you know, go and gather some health globes and you can recover some of your hatred. This is a must have, definitely, since you're using Marauder sets and you rely quite a bit on the sentry. So you can have additional 2. Quite lucky I got the ancients. You know, Deadman Legacy was also the build for Diablo 3 vanilla. You know, it was the best, you know, the best bow for Demon Hunter. But now we have to use this quiver. Okay, for the rings, Stone of Jordan, I have quite a lot of rings for, you know, but this is good, but oh no, it's not cold damage, as you can see. So that's the sad thing, you know. I have quite a lot of SOJ, but I believe the weakest one is I got for the cold damage. It's this. That's why I have I don't think, okay, let me see what other rings. Yep, as you can see, I don't think I using the royal rings, because I didn't switch out for, let me see. Yeah, I'm using Unity. So if you are, since I'm doing it solo, 50% of my damage, you know, the OP thing. But of course I can always switch out to the royal ring once I got, if I want to switch out to one of my Marauder set. You know, I have quite a lot of Unity also. Yeah, see, Unity, one on her. You know, just pick any fellower, definitely, no big deal. Yeah, the boots, I think I lost my Ice Climbers. I have the Dex Ice Climbers. I love those boots, man. But you know, I just lose it. So okay, I'm quite lucky to get one ancient on this Marauder set. Definitely Witching. If you want, Witching Hour is the one that you should aim for. But Hellcat is also pretty good, since Hellcat is ancient, you know, and the stats are pretty decent since the ancient build. That's why I did not use the Witching Hour. Of course, Witching Hour will definitely get you a better, you know, boost of damage. Okay, for the I'm gonna talk about the followers. The Godfather. I think in D2 Classics, the Godfather of sword for barbarians. Okay, for the skills wise, I just use any fellows. Of course, it's better to use the Templar because he can regenerate your resources. But you know, I don't really depend on fellows because mostly I'll be doing co-op, you know, online. So just, you know, of course he's equipped with the fellow gonna die, and I have an extra one just in case. Okay, for the Paragon's level, this is again for here. Just okay, if you wanna, you actually you should put on hatred too, but you know, just do whatever you prefer. Okay, for this, I always prefer critical hit chance, critical hit damage. You know, since I'm not using a lot of cooldown for this Demon Hunter, definitely resist all. You know, I prefer life over armor for Demon Hunter. That's why I put life. Of course, if you want armor, go ahead. Don't put on life regeneration because you know it's not worth it. Okay, see, resources cost reduction. That's my first. Then second, area damage. Okay, for the skill sets, for my primary skills, I'm using this because I can regenerate more resources to 7. Means for every hit I get 7 hatred. And it's a cold build, that's why, you know, because I'm a cold build Demon Hunter. Okay, this is my main. Oh, elementary arrow. Yes, sorry, I forgot the name. Okay, so I'm using frost arrow. Okay, this is my build because it splits once you, if I hit a target, it will split to the rest of them. I'm using this, but of course it's, if you, this is my main. Of course you can switch to, you know, caster arrows is better. Sentries, I'm definitely taking the polar station. You know, since I'm a cold build. And then for the companion next. Okay, let me see first. Yeah, for my companion, okay, I like to use the wolf, you know, because I can get a buff for damage, which is very good in co-op. Of course, if you want to regenerate, but I always prefer wolf, you know, the wolf companion, because I can have a 30% buff on skills with all my allies and everything. Valve is very, very important to me. It's, you know, this skill saved me a lot of times, and I use this, you know, pick whatever Valve you like, but you know, Valve to me is a must-have, but it's my recommendation, of course, because it clears me out of a lot of, you know. Okay, for the passive, Call of the Week, Steady Aim. See which one do you prefer. Seriously, it's not a must-have, but this is what I do for damage. You know, this is a must-have. Custom engineering, because it will give you more turrets, means more damage. You know, and I can have, instead of I recharge 2. Ambush is a must because sorry, this is not. No, sorry, it's not ambush. You can always switch out, by the way. You know, I prefer ambush over ballistic because I'm not using the caster arrow. If you are using caster arrow, it's better to get the ballistics over ambushed. Okay, this is my recommendation only. Okay, as you can see, you can always switch out. Okay, for this to, if you are, you know, if you are starting up, you can always take perfectionist. You can get a little bit of resistance, and yeah, awareness. It's a must-have for, because I'm playing hardcore. Of course, if you do not want it, or you don't think it's necessary, or you're playing softcore, you know, just switch it out. So that's all my passive skills. Actually, it's more towards of what you want it. How would you want to play? If you are a very fast demon hunter, or you want to shoot far distance and everything. So, like I said, these are all my recommendations. As you can see, how I clear the reefs and everything. You know. yeah, I think that's about it for my Torment 6 Demon Hunter build hardcore. So I hope this build helps you, and most important, look good. Because when you look good, you play good. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching, guys.